My name is Sierra Kim, and my major is MDP, Master of Development Policy. I joined KDIS recently, and today I would like to share my tips on the interview. So once you pass the document review stage of the admission, the next stage is interview. Now, I will explain the overall interview, like how it is done, and then I'll go over each question that I was asked. First of all, the interview is done in campus. So that means you have to go to Sejong City because KDIS is located in Sejong City. For me, I traveled all the way from Seoul to Sejong for this interview, but no worries if you're not in Korea or if you're not in Seoul, if you're not able to make it to Sejong, then it's fine because for those people who are not available, the interview is done via Skype. The interview took about 10 more or less 10 minutes, and I was asked about 5 questions. The interview is not about it doesn't require any knowledge from a development policy or no, it's just a personal interview, so no pressure. So when I entered the interview, there were 2 professors. So I said, hi, hello. And they were like, oh, to start off, we were sorry to keep you waiting. So I was like, what? Don't be sorry, it's fine. I mean, I've never experienced an interview like this before, where you get to hear sorry from the interviewer and oh, they're so nice. All right, now we'll go over the questions. So the first question was self-introduction, introduce yourself, which I expected to get. Of course, most of the interviews start off by introducing yourself, right? So I introduced myself briefly. It took about 1 or 2 minutes. What surprised me the most was the fact that the professors knew a lot about me. Before I even told them about my experiences of living abroad, or they asked me first, oh, how was your life in Vietnam, or what did you learn from Indonesia? So I was like, how come they knew all about me? So that means they went through my CVs and my SOP carefully. So make sure to study and prepare the questions that you might get from your CVs and SOP, because they might ask you some questions regarding your CVs or SOP. Next question was my future plan. I think the more specific, the better. For me, I told them what I expect from what I would get or achieve from studying at KDIS. But there is no right or wrong answer for this question. Just prepare yourself how you would answer this question. What are you going to do after graduation? Or are you going to study more? Or are you going to do some kind of research? What kind of topic are you interested in? Those kind of questions. Third question was basically why you chose KDIS. How well you know about KDIS. Tell me the things you know about our school. Professors also asked me how I first found out about this school. And I think it's important to go over their website. They have everything in their website, all the information. There's this page says why KDIS on the menu. So I strongly recommend you to go over the characteristics of this school before. You can mention the things like how it provides scholarship to everyone, how all the classes are spoken in English, diversity of students. Oh, I think it's gonna be a plus if you mentioned about the curriculum as well, to show that you've already went through the curriculums and the courses. I'm very interested in KDIS. I've read all your curriculums and courses. I'm especially interested in this course, so I can't wait to go there and study. And the fourth question was the most difficult and tricky question for me, actually. So they said, convince us that you will do well on the courses like economics or statistics. There are some core courses that you have to take, and they're related to economics and statistics. I think I got this question because what I studied during the undergraduate years had nothing to do with economics or statistics. So for those who have no background in economics or statistics, you might get this question as well. I answered, I said, from what I know that there are some pre-courses, like pre-online courses that are provided for those who have no background knowledge in economics or statistics. So I'll try my best to catch up and accumulate the basic knowledge in advance before the semester begins. And last question was fairly easy. I think I got this question because I'm a part-time student. I work during the weekdays and I only take classes during the weekends. Yeah, so the question I got was, are you going to commute from Seoul to Sejong? And are you going to take Friday evening class? I said I will commute from Seoul to Sejong because there is a shuttle bus, free shuttle bus. And regarding the Friday classes, I told them that I don't know yet. I have to talk to my company as well. They suggested me to take Friday evening classes. So I was like, I thought I will be able to graduate in 2 years, only taking Saturday classes. And they were like, yeah, it's possible, but I suggest you to take Friday evening class. So I'm like, why? And they were like, because it will be helpful in choosing the right professor when you write thesis. So that was a very practical advice. So I'm taking Friday evening classes. And lastly, before the interview finished, I also asked several questions that I wanted to know. Something like whether there is a discrimination between the part-time and full-time in terms of like writing thesis or like getting scholarships. Like I said, they were so kind and nice enough to answer me all of the questions that I asked. So if you have any questions regarding the school, it is okay to ask. Alright, I wonder how helpful this video was, but I hope it was. Thank you for watching this video, and if you're preparing yourself to study at KDIS, welcome! I would say fighting. Please do come. You will not regret your decision. And thank you.